The people who achieve greatness are the ones who recognize fear, but refuse to let it define them. Instead of letting it stop them, they take action in spite of it. The key is not to wait for fear to disappear, but to keep moving forward regardless of its presence. Fear is only as strong as you allow it to be. When you choose to act despite it, you take away its power. Commitment to action is the differentiator between those who dream and those who achieve. It's one thing to have a vision, but without the willingness to take consistent action, that vision remains just a dream. The world is full of people with big ideas and grand ambitions, but very few have the tenacity to back up their dreams with the relentless action required to make them a reality. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the muscle that brings your vision to life. But it's not just about taking any action, it's about taking the right actions. It's about moving with purpose, setting clear goals, and consistently working toward them, even when the road gets tough. The biggest mistake many people make is waiting for the perfect moment to start. The perfect moment never arrives. Progress doesn't come from waiting for things to fall into place. It comes from taking the first step, even if it's not the perfect one. The key to success is doing what others won't. Taking action when it's inconvenient, uncomfortable, or when you don't feel like it. The most successful people are those who have mastered the art of showing up, even when the odds are stacked against them. Success isn't just about big moments. It's about the small, consistent steps you take each day that add up over time. The truth is, you will never have all the answers before you begin. But when you take action, you begin to learn, adapt, and grow. With each step forward, you gain clarity and momentum. Action isn't just an activity. It's the driving force that propels you toward your goals. And if you're committed to it, there's nothing that can stop you from turning your dreams into reality. A mindset shift is the catalyst for true transformation. It's easy to stay stuck in the limitations of what you believe is possible, but the moment you shift your mindset, everything changes. Too many people hold themselves back because they don't truly believe in their potential. They've been conditioned to think that success is reserved for the lucky, the gifted, or the fortunate. But the truth is, success is available to anyone willing to challenge their limiting beliefs and step into a new way of thinking. When you start to believe in yourself, you unlock the power to overcome any obstacle. Your mindset determines how you respond to challenges, setbacks, and failures. A growth mindset, a belief that you can improve and evolve, allows you to see every experience as a lesson, every failure as an opportunity for growth. It's not about avoiding difficulties, it's about seeing them as stepping stones on the path to success. When you believe in yourself, you begin to see possibilities where others see roadblocks. You start to take calculated risks, embrace challenges, and persist through the tough times. The shift in mindset doesn't happen overnight. It's a process of retraining your brain to look for solutions instead of dwelling on problems, to focus on opportunities instead of limitations. It requires the courage to question your current beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. But once you begin to believe in your own power, your actions change, your energy shifts, and your results start to reflect your new way of thinking. Believing in yourself isn't just a nice thought, it's the foundation of success. Without it, you'll always remain stuck in doubt. But with it, you become unstoppable. Resilience is the key to lasting success. Life is full of setbacks, challenges, and moments where everything seems to go wrong. The difference between those who achieve and those who give up is the ability to bounce back. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties. It's about facing them head-on, learning from them, and emerging stronger. When you encounter failure, it's easy to feel defeated. But true achievers understand that failure is a part of the process, not the end of the journey. Every setback, every obstacle, every failure is simply feedback. It's an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow. The most successful people in the world didn't get to where they are because they never faced difficulties. They got there because they refused to stay down after being knocked down. They kept going when others quit. Resilience is about maintaining your commitment to your vision, even when things get tough. It's about staying focused on your end goal and pushing forward, regardless of the challenges you face. What sets resilient people apart is their perspective. They don't see adversity as something to fear or avoid. They see it as something to conquer. They know that overcoming challenges builds strength, character, and confidence. It's these qualities that allow them to take on even bigger challenges and come out victorious. Resilience is not a trait you're born with. It's a skill you develop over time. And just like any skill, the more you practice it, the stronger you become. Each time you rise from a fall, you build your resilience muscle, making it easier to stand tall the next time life knocks you down. Growth requires embracing discomfort. It's easy to stay within the boundaries of what feels safe and familiar, but true progress happens when you step outside of your comfort zone. The most successful individuals are not those who avoid discomfort, but those who intentionally seek it out, because they understand that's where growth lies. Growth does not happen in the comfort of routine or the safety of familiarity. It happens when you challenge yourself, when you push your limits, and when you face uncertainty head-on. The discomfort you feel when trying something new is not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's a sign that you're on the right one. It's the sign of progress. You see, your comfort zone is like a prison, and the only way to break free is to embrace discomfort. Every time you challenge yourself to try something new, take a bigger risk, or push through a difficult situation, you expand your boundaries. This is where the magic happens. The only way to grow is to consistently put yourself in situations that stretch you beyond what you know, beyond what feels comfortable. But discomfort doesn't last forever. In fact, the more you embrace it, the easier it becomes. With every challenge you face, you build the resilience, strength, and adaptability needed to handle whatever comes next. It's in those moments of discomfort that you uncover your true potential. You discover that you're capable of far more than you thought possible. It's not about avoiding discomfort. It's about using it as fuel for your growth and success. The more you grow, the more you realize that discomfort is just a stepping stone to the next level of achievement. Surrounding yourself with greatness is one of the most powerful actions you can take in your journey to success. The people you spend time with shape your thoughts, influence your behaviors, and determine the energy you bring into the world. If you want to reach higher levels of achievement, you must intentionally choose to be around those who inspire, challenge, and elevate you. Your environment has an immense impact on your mindset, your motivation, and your overall progress. When you surround yourself with individuals who are driven, passionate, and focused on growth, you begin to naturally adopt those same qualities. The people you interact with on a daily basis either lift you up or hold you back. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, and complacency, it will be incredibly difficult to break through and achieve your dreams. But when you're around people who push boundaries, who believe in possibility, and who encourage you to be your best self, you begin to believe in your own potential in ways you never thought possible. The right people will challenge you to think bigger, act bolder, and push past your limits. Don't underestimate the power of a positive, high-achieving network. It's not just about having people around who motivate you in the moment. It's about having a support system that keeps you accountable, encourages you to take risks, and inspires you to persist when things get tough. Your circle should be filled with people who have the same drive and ambition as you, people who see your greatness even when you can't see it yourself. Surround yourself with those who are where you want to be, and watch how it shifts your perspective, fuels your ambition, and accelerates your progress toward your goals. Consistency is far more important than perfection in the pursuit of success. Many people wait for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions to start working toward their goals. They want everything to be flawless before they take the first step, but in reality, perfection is an illusion. The most successful people are not those who do things perfectly. They are the ones who show up day in and day out, regardless of the challenges, the obstacles, or the imperfections they face. Success is built on the foundation of consistent effort, not on occasional bursts of brilliance. It's about making steady progress, even if it's small. It's about doing the work every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Perfectionism can be paralyzing because it creates the fear of failure or the pressure to do everything just right. But when you focus on consistency, you shift your mindset to progress instead of perfection. You accept that mistakes will happen, that there will be setbacks, and that not everything will go as planned. But as long as you keep showing up, Keep learning and keep improving. You will move closer to your goals. The key is to keep moving forward, even if it's imperfect. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to where you want to be. Consistency doesn't mean doing the same thing without growth. It means committing to the process, even when the results aren't immediate. It's the small everyday actions that compound over time, leading to massive long-term success. Success is the result of many consistent efforts, not a single perfect one. Gratitude is one of the most powerful drivers of success and motivation. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, from what you don't have to what you do have. This simple but profound shift can create a sense of positivity and momentum that propels you forward in life. Gratitude fuels motivation by reminding you of your progress, your strengths, and your opportunities, which encourages you to take action and keep moving toward your goals. In times of struggle or setback, it's easy to fall into a negative mindset, feeling discouraged by what's going wrong. However, practicing gratitude in these moments can help you see things from a different perspective. Instead of focusing on what's lacking or what hasn't worked out, gratitude allows you to recognize the lessons learned, the strength you've gained, and the opportunities that still lie ahead. It turns adversity into growth, challenges into lessons, and difficulties into stepping stones. When you cultivate a habit of gratitude, you train your mind to look for the positive, and this shifts your energy toward abundance rather than lack. This mindset attracts more of what you're grateful for, whether it's opportunities, people, or new experiences. Moreover, gratitude helps you stay grounded in the present moment. It prevents you from getting too caught up in what you don't have yet, and keeps you focused on the blessings that are already part of your life. The more grateful you are, the more you'll find to be grateful for. Gratitude doesn't just enhance your mood. It accelerates your success by helping you maintain a positive, proactive mindset. Taking responsibility for your life is the most empowering choice you can make. When you stop blaming external circumstances or other people for where you are, you unlock the power to change your future. Your success, your happiness, and your achievements are in your hands. It's easy to point fingers, to play the victim, and to wait for someone or something to change. But the truth is, you are the only one who has the power to shape your reality. Responsibility means owning your decisions, your actions, and your results. It means acknowledging that you have control over your responses, your choices, and the way you approach life. When you take full responsibility, you stop waiting for the perfect conditions and start creating them yourself. You take charge of your actions and realize that, no matter the situation, you have the power to move forward, to adapt, and to make progress. Being responsible also means accepting failure without excuse, learning from mistakes and using them as opportunities for growth. It's about knowing that every choice you make is contributing to the life you're building. If you're not happy with where you are, it's time to take responsibility for your journey and start making the changes you desire. Now is the time to stop blaming and start taking charge. The future you want is waiting for you, but it's only possible when you choose to take full responsibility for your life. So what will you do today to take that first step? Take control, take action, and create the life you deserve. The power is in your hands. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.